Hello, I'm Kimilia and this is KiniNews. Bersatu's Indera Mahkota MP Saifuddin Abdullah has referred Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim to the Parliament's Rights and Privileges Committee. This was for allegedly misleading the Dewan Rakyat on the ratification of the Rome Statute in 2019 and Icerd. Speaking to reporters in Parliament, Saifuddin quoted Anwar's remarks in the Dewan Rakyat on Tuesday, where he had claimed that the former foreign minister pursued it without cabinet's approval at the time. Saifuddin claimed it was a lie and cited a cabinet meeting held in December 2018 when he served as foreign minister in the first Pakatan Harapan-led federal administration.
Memang ada keputusan kabinet yang bermesyuarat pada 12 hari bulan Disember tahun 2018. Mesyuarat kabinet pada masa itu memutuskan untuk Malaysia meratifikasi Statute Rome. Kabinet ada kertas kabinet yang saya sign sebagai Menteri Luar, ya, dan keputusan dibuat dalam mesyuarat kabinet. Maka kerana itulah saya telah meratifikasi bagi pihak kerajaan Malaysia Statute Rome itu pada 4 hari bulan Mac tahun 2019.
Meanwhile, Bersatu's youth chief has claimed that he was the first PN MP contacted to transfer support to Anwar. Bersatu youth leader Wan Ahmed Wan Ahmed Kamal has claimed that he was the first PN MP who was contacted to transfer support to Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. He alleged that there are others apart from Dato Botak who offer allocations to opposition parliamentarians who are willing to express their support for Anwar. When asked why he did not accept it, Wan Faisal stressed that would not betray those that voted for him as it was a sin.
I will never betray my Macang voters. Never. It's a sin for me to betray them because they voted me because of the past flag and also the Perikatan National ideals. I am Bersatu guy. I am the youth chief of Bersatu, being given a place to run in Macang against UMNO Warlord, 2 terms MP there.
Wan Faisal added that he is confident no more opposition MPs will follow in the footsteps of the 4 rogue Bersatu MPs who had declared their support for the government. However, he said the possibility of threats and temptations are always there, and Bersatu had reminded their lawmakers that they won in the elections due to the members' hard work. Faisal Azumu also commented on the issue of Bersatu MPs supporting Anwar. He said the party's rivals were approaching their members out of fear. Bersatu Deputy President Ahmad Faisal Azumu has claimed that Bersatu's rivals are attempting to woo its members as they feel threatened by the rising support for Perikatan Nasional. During his speech while officiating the Bersatu Wing's AGM in Shah Alam today, Faisal said their rivals, which he did not name, wanted to make Bersatu appear weak. This came after 4 Bersatu MPs declared support for Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, effectively defecting despite not leaving the party.
Ketika Bersatu semakin mendapat perhatian dan sokongan, musuh mula merasa resah. Kalangan kita telah mula didekati, dipujuk rayu, cuba disunting agar Bersatu dilihat lemah dan longlai. Ada daripada kalangan kita yang sentiasa lupa, musuh politik hanya mendekati kita apabila kita dilihat sebagai threat atau ancaman kepada kekuasaan mereka.
He also claimed that leaders in rival parties were trying to instill fear among non-Malays against PN. He said this was by portraying an Islamic-based administration as being one that is extreme and promotes violence. The MACC has frozen Aman Palestin's accounts involving funds of over 15.8 million ringgit. The MACC has frozen 41 accounts belonging to Aman Palestin Bhd and several other companies involving funds of more than 15.8 million ringgit. This is in its investigation over alleged misappropriation of funds by the NGO. In a statement today, the MACC said the case is being investigated under the MACC Act 2009, Anti-Money Laundering, Anti-Terrorism Financing and Proceeds of Unlawful Activities Act 2001, and Act 574 of the Penal Code, which pertains to criminal offences. The MACC said the probe on Aman Palestin has been ongoing since October 17th, and the Commission froze 41 accounts belonging to the charitable organization and several other companies yesterday. It said the MACC had previously raided Aman Palestin's premises and acquired its financial and operational documents for the last 5 years. It added that the MACC has also recorded statements from several witnesses, and initial investigations revealed several instances of misappropriation, including 70 million ringgit channeled to purposes other than the objectives of the establishment of the company. Previously, it was reported that Perlis Mufti Muhammad Asri Zainul Abidin, through a letter dated August 24, had instructed the State Islamic Religious Affairs Department not to permit the collection of funds by Aman Palestin in places of worship and relevant religious premises within the state. Muhammad Asri had expressed reservations about Aman Palestin's collection and distribution of funds, calling for more transparency on the matter. Following this, the State Religious Authority suspended fund collections by Aman Palestin in Perlis, effective October 12, pending completion of a probe. The Court of Appeal has ruled that Mandarin and Tamil language vernacular schools can continue to operate with constitutional validity in Malaysia. The Court of Appeal has dismissed an appeal brought by 4 organizations which sought a declaration that the existence and establishment of vernacular schools and the use of Chinese and Tamil languages in those schools are unconstitutional. A 3-person Court of Appeal bench unanimously dismissed the appeal by the Islamic Education Development Council, the Confederation of Malaysian Writers Association, Ikatan Muslimin Malaysia, and Ikatan Guru-Guru Muslim Malaysia, which challenged the school's legality. In reading out the ruling on behalf of the bench, Judge Azizul Azmin Adnan pointed out that the framers of the Federal Constitution had intended from the very beginning that pre-Merdeka vernacular schools would continue to operate with constitutional validity after independence in 1957. Azizul said this is reflected in Article 152(1)(b) of the Federal Constitution, which empowered the federal government to sustain and safeguard the utilization of Mandarin and Tamil as mediums of instruction in vernacular schools. Azizul added that it cannot be argued that the framers of the Constitution intended that schools that use language other than Malay are unlawful. He said otherwise, such schools would have been abolished with the establishment of the Federal Constitution. When met by the media at the lobby of the Palace of Justice in Putrajaya after the open court proceedings, the NGO's lawyer, Muhammad Hanif Khatri Abdullah, said an appeal will be filed at the federal courts. The 4 NGOs were appealing against 2 separate civil court rulings that dismissed their legal challenges over the constitutionality of vernacular schools. The individual known as Mr. H was unable to give his statement to the police yesterday as he was sick. This is according to the IGP, who said that a new date will be set and announced later. Inspector General of Police Razaruddin Hussain said police were unable to record a statement from an individual known as Mr. H yesterday as he was ill. According to Bernama, Razaruddin said the individual was initially scheduled to provide a statement at the Precinct 11 police station in Putrajaya at 5:30 p.m. but did not turn up because he was sick. He said a new date to record the statement will be announced later. Razaruddin added that the police have recorded statements from 3 individuals to assist in the investigation over a viral video involving former Community Communications Department JCOM Director General Muhammad Agus Yusof. Recently, a 3-minute video clip showing an online conversation between a man allegedly resembling Agus and another individual went viral on social media. Agus and JCOM Assistant Officer Abdul Wahab Abdul Qadir Jilani, who was implicated in the scandal, had claimed a Mr. H set them up and that the video was doctored. Agus said he filed a police report and would send a letter of demand to those who spread the video. Agus was appointed JCOM Director General on February 2nd. He had tendered his resignation last week after receiving a new job offer and said that it was not due to any form of pressure. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you would like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.